Okay, we're here at the weir. Is that right?
Weir.
What is it?
It's the dredge. We've got a day 2 on the road. What a day. Perfect. About 20 degrees, 21 degrees. The place we're staying in, if you ever want to come up here, it's a 2-bedroom unit. It's called 20 Rainer. You can get in contact with Ray White Real Estate. Honestly, it's fantastic. It's pet friendly too. I think Eli mentioned it yesterday, but have a look at that. Outdoor area. The beds are really comfortable. It's clean as a whistle. Really, really good place to stay. Yeah, that's Ray White in Myrtleford. So today we're going to head across to Caffeine Machine, have a bit of brekkie over there, and then we'll just see what how the day unfolds. We don't know what we're doing today. Just going to have a look around. Should be a fun day. Stay tuned. Yes, as I was saying, we're just off to a place called Caffeine Machine, which is in Rutherglen. It's one of our favourite places when we come up here. It's a great little spot. It's dedicated wholly and solely, well, mainly to motorbike riders, which I'll show you when we get there. I've done a video on it before. I'll put the link up so you can see that. I did an interview with Nick, who runs it, another great bloke. So it's a bakery, sort of, you know, steaks, toasted sandwiches, all that sort of stuff. It's all sorts of stuff. You can have breakfast there, and bacon and eggs and all those type of things. But it's just a really, really good place. All set up for bikers. Really welcome your bikers. So if you're ever up in this area, I highly recommend you come and have a look at it. It's a really, really good place. I'll show you the back room when we get there. Fantastic. Anyway, let's go. You know, like I always say, always try and take the back road. So this road we're on now, so we're going from Myrtleford to cross to Rutherglen. Now you can just go direct if you want to, but it's just so much nicer to come down these back roads. So what we've done, we've actually turned right to head towards Beechworth, Yakin down, and then you turn left at the Tarawini pub, I think it's called, Tarragini pub, and come across this way, and it's a great little road that gets you across into Rutherglen. Just nicer than going on the highways. And have a look at it around here. It's bloody beautiful. Rouse, why would you take the highway? To Rutherglen. This is a pretty little town. This is all, it's Elaine's favourite part of the world here. It's the wine region, and we all know she loves a bit of a tipple. Yeah, this is a really nice little town too. It's just so neat, the towns up here. I don't know what it is. Everything's just so neat. The gardens are neat. There's no rubbish anywhere. Okay, where the hell am I? Ah, yes. And we've made it to Caffeine and Machine. Okay, we've made it to Caffeine and Machine. Have a look at this cool little bike out the front here. That's all handmade. How you going? So here we are, Caffeine Machine. So as you can see, there's a whole host of bikes and everything down here, like everything you could possibly imagine. Nick's always adding stuff, always adding stuff. I know he's got more to come. So we're just going to fire up this chopper. This drag bike.
Hey Stuart, do you want to kick that door, please? I can't hear you, mate.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Hey, you want to phone, Chris? No.
Just like a postie bike, really. That's the drag bike there that we had started up before. He just got himself an old dyno as well. So if you're ever up here, he also hires out these electric bikes. It's good fun. Look at that. So it's just a great place to come, guys. A really, really good place to come, isn't it?
Oh, it's fantastic. People are really friendly, really nice. The food's beautiful.
Just everything. I mean, we've been sitting here talking to the guys here for the last 2 hours, and it's just a relaxing place to come.
Yeah.
Very welcoming.
A lot of people on bikes come here. It's just great.
Great. Now the next thing he's doing, which I was talking to him, he's getting a pizza oven set up out the front. He's also getting shade sails and everything put up, so that's another thing that's coming shortly. So keep it on your list of places to visit, guys, up around here. Let's go to the next spot.
At the weir. Is that right?
Weir.
What is it?
It's the dredge.
Where the hell did I get the weir from? The dredge. I don't know what a dredge does, but
Picks up gold.
picks up gold. So let's go have a look.
So here we are at the Eldorado dredge. Look at the size of it. So this here produced ounces and ounces and ounces of gold. I'm pretty sure down there that's the sluice runs coming along there, which is where the gold would have deposited, and they clean them out and get the gold. But what it is like a big bucket, or big bucket. There's lots of big buckets, and it's on like a conveyor, and they take out, each bucket digs out probably, I don't know, half a ton of dirt or a ton of dirt every time it goes round. They dig a hole like this, and they fill it with water, and then the dredge slowly moves along, and it keeps digging its own hole, and then behind it it fills back in again. So essentially it creates its own lake, and it just keeps digging out more and more and more of the ore, gets processed in there, goes through a big trommel, gets all washed, and then they collect the gold at the end of it. So just over here shows you how rich the area is. They actually have to fence off a mine shaft. See? They filled it in as best they could, but still there. Look at that. The Eldorado dredge began production in 1936, and by the time it had finished in 1954, it was one of the largest dredges in the southern hemisphere, a floating monster weighing 2,142 tonnes and pulling the third most power from the state electricity grid behind Melbourne and Geelong. In its 18 years of operation, the dredge produced 70,000 ounces of gold and over 1,300 tonnes of tin concentrate. By the time the dredge was decommissioned, it had dredged 30,000 cubic metres from the river flats of the Eldorado plain. It remains a formidable site and graphically illustrates the extent of the mining operation in and around the town. You can visit the dredge in its final resting place, located on the outskirts of the town on the Eldorado Road. I highly recommend it. Very, very interesting to see. I mean, the size of this thing, it's just enormous. I can't believe how big it is. Look at it. So this thing will go 24/7, yeah? 7 days a week. It would just keep going and going and going and going. That obviously had a lot of repairs and stuff because it's really, really, you know, it's hard on the machinery and stuff. So they've got heaps of repairs that they had to do constantly. But there was ounces and ounces and ounces of gold brought up by this thing. Pretty cool.
No matter where we go, there's always interesting people to talk to. Look at my old guy. Had a fall last week, or the week before, and he's struggling, but he's doing all right for an old guy. Look at him.
Shut up. Okay, that's the Eldorado dredge. What do you think of that? It's pretty impressive, isn't it? Tell you what, bloody hot here now. Whew. Yep. Whoa. All right, let's go. This is my pet hate on gravel, especially I've got two bung legs. So that was pretty bloody impressive, that I reckon. Crazy. The amount of engineering that went into that thing would be like phenomenal. Like even the size of the rivets and that hold the thing together, it's just mind-boggling. No wonder they never moved it. So one thing I've noticed recently is everybody's in such a rush to get everywhere. It's just crazy. So today we've just taken our time, seen some really cool things. And that's sort of my recommendation to you guys. Like, we're just coming through Beechworth now, which is another pretty little town. It's just good to take your time and smell the roses. Just get to see more, you know. A lot of times I see people blow past us and we'll turn off and have a look at something really cool. And you think, you know, if only they just took their time a little bit, they'd probably go and see a bit more. Even around that dredge we were at before, you know, people there, didn't read anything about it, just like, that's it, yep, photo, book, see you later, let's go. It's like a race to see how many things they can see in a day, and then don't really enjoy any of them. Anyway, that's just my bit of advice. Hope you've enjoyed this episode of the Harley Road Show. If you did, give us a big thumbs up. Remember, take the time to make someone smile. Get off that bloody couch. Even if you're a bit sore, like I am, and get out there and experience life. Catch you next time on the Harley Road Show.